What's up, and welcome to DFS Today live with none other than the one, the only, the me, Dan Dorrett. How is everybody out there doing today? This is going to be a very informative show, a very quick show, a nice show, a friendly show, the show of all shows. Let's jump right into this, guys. We know what I'm here to do. We're here to give you some DFS plays, talk about some Vegas lines, and do it a little bit hyperish. It's been a okay day. A lot of coffee on the second monster of the day. Feeling good. Playing conservative tonight. Let's put that out there. We are playing conservative tonight. For the simple fact that 5-game slate, a lot of high-priced guys playing tonight with a lot of minutes. When you have slates like this, where there's very little value, in my opinion, there is some value. There's some good value, there is some bad value, but value is value, right? So let's jump into this. These first couple guys I'm going to talk about are guys I'm focusing on. It's a heavy cash game for me tonight. Cash is kind of ruling for me right now. Trying to build this bankroll up a little bit more, jump into some larger tournaments going forward. The home stretch here, it gets a little, minutes start to fluctuate. Fluctuate to the point to where I don't know who's going to be playing where until it starts to play out. So I play conservative probably through this next week or so. And then I'll get a little loosey-goosey again. But let me jump into these guys. First guy is Westbrook. He's the best cash game player of the day. He's the best player of the day. He has a pretty favorable matchup as well tonight. Taking on Phoenix. Obvious. This does have blowout potential, so keep that in mind. But he will be one of my cash game point guards. D'Angelo Russell. His price is still low. He can give you a 6x return easily. He has gone so he's coming in at 6.7 tonight, I believe, on DK. Which, if that is true, that is true. Yeah, he's coming in at 6.7 tonight. 6x return is 40.2. He's gone over 40 in 5 of his last 8 games. And he's done that when he's played 30 minutes or more, which he's done in 5 of his last 8 games as well. So that's one of the reasons why I'm on D'Angelo Russell. Devin Booker, the last time out against OKC, he went for 60-plus fantasy points. His usage is up there at 35%. He has a 35% usage rate. This is clearly his team on a slow night for Devin Booker. He's taken about 20 shots per game. Lately, we've seen him in an uptick of about... Thank you. I'm going to play these wires really quick here, Luke. Let me know if that's a little bit better. Bear with me for a second. Thanks for the heads up on the mic, though. Check. All right, we're good. I hear myself, so I know you guys should be able to hear me now. All right, man, this has been a disaster, catastrophe. So much of my back to. All right, someone give me a quick reminder of what was the last thing you guys heard, so I can run back through the other stuff really quickly. I don't know where it cut out. Terrible airtime, just dead air. Devin Booker. I'm just going to jump back in with Devin Booker, and then I'll move back down. He's coming in at under 9K. He scored 60 his last time out against OKC. His usage rate is up around 35%. On a slow night, he's taken about 20 shots. On a night like this, I expect him to put up about 28 to 30. His floor for his minutes has been right around 33. I expect him to play closer to 38 to 40, which is kind of the ceiling for him. And he's going to be touching the ball. The ball's going to be in his hand a ton. Nothing's really changed for this team since the trade deadline. So Devin Booker's the other guy. D'Angelo Russell, not sure if you guys heard everything said about Russell. If he goes over 40, that's going to be about 6x. 5 out of his last 8 games, he's played 30-plus minutes. When he plays 30-plus minutes, he is scoring over 40 points per. Justice Winslow. These are in no particular order. I'm going to run through other guys that I like for certain positions once I get to that point. But right now, I'm just giving you guys my favorite cash game plays of the night. Justice Winslow is coming in at 4,300. It's a paced-up game. He's gone for 6x in his last 4. For him to reach 6x tonight, he's only going to need about 25 to 30 points to really reach that 6 to 7x frame. So keep that in mind. He's a guy I like, cheap. He's going to allow me to get in some more expensive guys. The other guy that I'm really focusing on tonight, and he's at center, he's going to be my cash game center, is going to be Dwight. The Nets are really bad against rebounding bigs. I see Dwight easily could have a 20-20 night tonight. A lot of putbacks for him. That's what I see. That's what I see coming. The other center I'm kind of interested in tonight is going to be Jarrett Allen. On the opposite side, it's just one of those things. If I'm interested in one in a situation like this, I'm interested in the other because Dwight is bad. He's good, but he's bad. It's a tough situation to explain. Steven Adams is the only other center I'm interested in. At point guard, I have interest in Kyrie, Kemba, and DeJounte Murray in GPPs. Keep in mind, I am playing very little GPP. I'm going to have one GPP lineup. I have not built it yet. I have not built that lineup yet, so I can't tell you which way I'm going to be going more definitively. At shooting guard, I can tell you this guy will be in my GPP lineup. He's one of my favorite players, and he's just the guy. I just have this is a complete gut feeling. Klay Thompson. It's never bad to have a gut feeling about Klay, let's be honest. Another guy I'm interested in is it's a throwback Thursday, right? So D Wade can always throw it back. You never know what he can do. He's a guy that can easily take advantage of this soft Philly defense. I might be wrong in calling that defense soft, but I expect him to be able to have a little bit of fun tonight and play good. Nick Batum is another guy I'm interested in. Just seems like his minutes are safe on that team, and he might be one of the only ones. At small forward, we have Paul George. Once again, it has to do with this matchup against Phoenix. Melo's in play as well. The big 4 on that team are in play, obviously. When you have that high of a total and you have and you're going to have a really fast-paced game. That's going to be a really fun game to watch. Another small forward I'm interested in on the other side of that game is TJ Warren. Josh Richardson, I have some interest in as well. Power forward, LaMarcus Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge, I have interest in. Frank the Tank, cheap guy. Cheap, playing minutes. Looks like he's going to be someone that they're going to be looking towards the future. And they're trying to evaluate that. Draymond Green is the other power forward I have interest in. And that pretty much wraps it up for the players, position by just the players I'm interested in. The guys I went over earlier, I'm just going to run through the names again. If you're just hopping into the show, just go back a little bit. I went over these guys in detail, and I'm playing a lot of cash, and these are my main focuses on cash. Westbrook, D'Angelo Russell, Devin Booker, Justice Winslow, Marcus Morris, and Dwight Howard. So I'm going to jump into these Vegas lines. First thing that sticks out to me is Miami and Philly at a pick. That was Philly -1. That has now gone to a pick, and the line is at 209. I do like the over as far as the line goes. I'm not. There's not a side I would rather. I don't want a side on that. I think this next line is extremely wrong. It sticks out to me when I looked at it earlier, and it hasn't really moved. San Antonio +11. I'm going to have some of that. I know Golden State is good. I know there's no Kawhi Leonard, but it's San Antonio and it's Popovich. I already kind of mentioned that I like Phoenix +10. Tread lightly. And I do like the over in that game as well at 229.5. That's going to be a shootout. And it's going to be a fun game to watch. That's going to give you a game I definitely watch. But as far as the other lines, there's nothing else I really like. It's Charlotte money line, sure. If you want to go that way, I don't have an issue with that, but that's really my only thing. If you guys have any questions, feel free to throw them in chat. I will get them answered. If there's any player you have a question about that you want me to answer, any season-long questions, throw them in chat here. But if you guys don't have anything for me by the time I see myself take this drink, I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna finish up these lineups and just go along with life. Two other guys I have interest in on Phoenix is Chris and Dragonbender. Luke, are you talking season long here? Fox and Willie Cauley-Stein, I'm not quite understanding that question. For a head-to-head. How many team league? For me, they're both holds. It doesn't actually matter what the team league is, unless it's like an 8-team league. Then I would consider dropping. But you got to hold them for now. Sacramento's clearly in a rebuilding mode. These guys are going to be a part of that rebuild. They're going to get minutes where I don't see their minutes dropping off here down the stretch. There's no one else for these guys to be evaluated with. They made room for Fox to get more minutes by making that trade at the trade deadline. So you got to hold on to both of those guys. No. I understand. I mean, do you have an IR spot? And if you don't have an IR spot, what's on your wire? I'm looking at some. You have yeah, and clearly you're not going to drop Wall. Hold on one second. I just need to look up one thing really quick. I'm going to answer that question for you. All right, bear with me here for a second. I have not seen a practice report from the Kings for today. I will be honest, I did not look for one either. Let me. I mean, back strain. So, if neither one of these guys play tomorrow, I'm okay with. That'd be Cauley-Stein's fourth straight game because he didn't play yesterday. He doesn't play tomorrow. That's going to be his fourth straight game that he missed. Fox, it might have just been a one-night thing. He just wasn't, they listed him as not returning. I feel like I'm okay with Oubre. His minutes are safe. Kelly Oubre's minutes are safe no matter John Wall comes back or not. He's a guy you're not really going to have to worry about, in my opinion. As far as what we have to worry about, who's playing where. So Oubre's fine if Cauley-Stein. I would pick up Oubre over Cauley-Stein if Cauley-Stein doesn't play tomorrow night. But I want to hold on to Fox to see what happens through this weekend before next week starts. So that's where I would leave it. That's where I'm going to leave it. Another guy you might want to actually hit up and ask this question about. He is our, he's kind of our Kings insider here at Hoopball. He will actually be on the live stream tonight for our premium subscribers. His Twitter handle is at Jake Fitzio. I want to say it's at Jake Fitzio. But he'll be on the show tonight. So look for that tweet when it comes out through the Hoopball Fantasy Twitter link and hit him up with the question. And I'll hit him up tomorrow as well. And I'll shoot you the answer if you don't get a chance to hit him up. But yeah, man, just ask him. He's our Kings insider. He'll have a little bit more information on that than I will. But guys, I'm going to run. I'm going to go finish these lineups, finalize everything, and I will catch you guys next week. I'm out. Peace.